Greetings.
Alright, so 9 times out of 10, like, it really looks like the Xenoverse people are, like, actually doing something other than playing Xenoverse. So yeah, it's looking like I'm just gonna have to probably find maybe a player match, something like that. Something's gotta be available. Yeah, something's gotta be available right now. Normally, it'd be uh, a nice amount of players, at least I would think, around this time. Um, if all else fails, though,
Greetings.
I still can just find a lobby. It's really nothing that I can't just fix. I can just find myself a lobby somehow, some way. But right now, I need to basically start talking about exactly the entire purpose of me saying let's talk about my new project, because with the inclusion of Super Saiyan God being kind of, thrown around, it's a possibility that I probably wouldn't have had to do this the way that I'm doing it now. But probably I still probably would have, because of the different things that I'm gonna include. But I've been thinking about the idea of putting my characters all into a cinematic story. If that makes sense. We got the inclusion of photo mode and everything now, so it's more of a possibility to, I guess you can say, get stuff really going and really get something that's gonna be really going to be feeling different. It won't just be the traditional let me, make Xenoverse videos. It'll be a lot more than just that, like it'll be some other things there. I guess this guy invited me to a party. I guess. Why not? And now he's spamming me to join his party? Is he good? Is he alright? Mate? Oh, wait, nah. I gotta change it to where I can even hear what my man's is saying. If anything at all. We don't really know if he's saying anything at all, but, Alright, so he's not. He's not exactly saying nothing. But, like, in general, the thing I'm getting at is I wanted to do something kind of different with just like Xenoverse in general. I wanted to do something different with, since I was talking about Super Saiyan God. Yeah, let's just run with the Super Saiyan Gods for the current moment at least. But yeah, just like in the topic of talking about wanting to do something different really with the game and wanting to be able to still make content using it, I came up with putting my characters into a cinematic
Do you
type
really
of
want me to beat you that
universe,
badly?
I guess you can say, to where the characters will actually have purpose and everything. They'll have a purpose, and it won't just be pointless of, being a part of this video here showing this build here. No, like you'll actually be able to root for certain characters and be able to kind of get more of a feel for certain characters. But other than that, that's kind of like the beginning of what it is that I can really say, you know? Like this is where I'm beginning with everything. I don't know exactly how it's gonna, I guess you can say, look, but I do know for the most part that I'm gonna be doing a little bit more than just the, I guess the normal let me put this cutscene here and let me do this. No, I want to turn this whole thing into episodes pretty much. And I mean like actual, let's be, you know, let's be ready for this episode. Let's be what's gonna happen in the next one. Like that's kind of the thing that I'm going for. I'm dealing with whatever this is right now. But that's kind of what I'm going for. I want to be able to bring something more, bring something different, bring something that, just like my projects before, my Warzone project, I was able to put so much work into that, and I was able to put so much time into it. And, you know, just as I've wanted it to be, it came into something of its own, and it kind of blossomed, you know. It became something that I was doing weekly. And that's kind of how I would want to do it with these episodes and everything for what I'm calling Project Multiverse. Now, I can't really, I guess you can say, give away too much, but for the most part, that is pretty much how it's all going to start. With me giving you the name of it and you knowing that it's going to be my characters that are, you know, being the main characters or the protagonist, the antagonist, all of that stuff. Like I don't have all of the like 100% everything worked out or nothing like that, but it's one of those things of we'll see where everything kind of goes. Yeah, we'll just mostly get to a period in time where everything is figured out, and I'll be able to give a little bit more of an insight on everything in general. I won't just give you such a vague description of this is, yeah, this story, this is how it's gonna happen and all of that. Like I won't just be giving you that. I'll be able to give you a little bit more detail. And that's ultimately like I want to get to that point in the creation process where I'm able to, you know, tell you guys, yeah, so this is what's going to be going down. Here's this trailer and, you know, stuff like that. I want to be able to get to that point, but I can't do that just yet. And I know for sure it's not a thing of let me just rush it, because I want this to be, you know, a thing that's actually good. So I'm going to take my time with doing it, but at the same time, I'm going to be sure that I, you know, actually can get to putting it out. That's the best way I can put that. Like I want to be sure that I get to actually put it out and actually be able to use whatever. So, I mean, ultimately it's not really much that I can actually give you guys, but I'm just mostly able to tell you that it's gonna be something that I think people should check out, you know, for the most part. I feel like people should. They should be able to check it out and, you know, see if they like it or not. Because truthfully, it's just like some of everything. Like it's never going to be a thing that is for everybody. I don't expect every single person that sees it to, you know, fall in love with it or anything like that. Because again, it isn't something that's gonna be for just everybody. But it's gonna be something that I'm gonna put a lot of work into, and that's mostly the important thing about it. It's just good because I'm deciding I'm not doing it through the Xbox. I'm actually gonna be using a lot of different stuff. Like again, I'm not trying to give too much away, but it's gotta be it's gonna be a different adventure. I can say that. It's just gonna be ultimately really different, and It's gonna be me putting my own spin on a lot of things. A lot of things, like where my characters came from in my head or their backstory and everything of that nature. So I'm gonna really enjoy being able to bring that aspect of my characters and who they are and their story and all of that stuff. I'm gonna be real interested in doing that. So for the most part, I'm supposed to be using the god characters. That's what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, for the most part, that's basically what it is that I'm gonna be running with. I'm gonna be doing a lot more work, I guess you can say, of getting this out and getting some type of trailer put together, of some sort. Because I'm having the question like within myself of what it is that I really want to do in terms of if I want to do this with actual people doing the voices, or if I just want to kind of, put text in there or something like that. I don't really know at this point. It's a lot of things about it that are not entirely for certain. But again, this is just a work in progress, so I'm gonna see how everything falls together, and then, the people who are looking forward to it will be able to get the things on it. And yeah, that's pretty much all. There's not really much else for me to, I guess you can say, give. So, no, I didn't even try to do that. I did not try that stamina break, but we're not gonna talk about it. Alright, I can probably, like, start to actually put some focus into this fight because it's not looking good. But yeah, I can probably try to, like, put some focus. It may be too late to make any type of comeback, but hey. Ah, okay. Alright. It worked out that I just got grabbed from like 70 meters away, but that's traditional, right? Come on. Ah, of course. Of course. Oh, of course. Ah, yeah. I felt like it was too late to even make a comeback because I haven't even been focusing trying to fight more so than get the words together of what it is that I'm trying to say. So it's a real thing that I'm trying to, like, even now this is all kind of unplanned. Like I'm just running off of what comes to the top of my head pretty much. I don't know all the ins and outs of how I'm gonna do certain things, but it's just that hopeful thing of when it does all come together, it'll be in the fashion that I've been trying to find the words to explain. But yeah, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Project Multiverse is going to be, as I said, my own take on a lot of stories and my own take on just things in general. So, for those people who do look forward to it, I'll do my best to, be diligent getting that stuff out to you, and I'm gonna put all the work that I can into it, and hopefully it does come out to be something that's really nice. But before I do, like, actually put an end to this, I gotta I gotta do this that one time. I gotta do this the one time. At least the one time I gotta do this because it ain't no telling when I'm gonna do it again. So why not do it now if I'm gonna do it? I gotta at least, try to give the rose treatment.
This is for our utopia.
Okay. I don't even really know. Like, I probably should change that so I'll see the character names because that's highly more entertaining than seeing their gamer tags. Oh, here we go with the XY. Alright. Come on. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Wrong way. Thanks, Xenoverse. Thanks, Xenoverse. You sent me the wrong way, and I couldn't even do shit about it.
You unreach even
Oh my god.
further heights.
Like, the most thing that Goku Black has is his speed. Like, that's his number one thing is his speed. And I can't really, per se, deal with, you know, a lot of different things playing as Rose. Normally because, like I said, his damage is probably one of the most horrible things about using him. His damage is nowhere near where it needs to be for him to be really effective. Like, for the most part, I have to, you know, just telegraph and do what it is that I believe they're going to do. Unless it's something like this where it's like a boy that was unpredictable, you wasn't gonna know that he was gonna be like this. But then again, you know, just look at a person's like just look at their TP and you can see a real difference of how stuff is gonna turn out. Cause that right there, that was one of those. Just a bunch of XYs and then Xenoverse with its directionally challenged ways. I'll swing one way and it'll completely go another way. But it's nothing I can really do about stuff like that, so. But yeah, for the most part, this was just me to kind of give a brief little something about the new project that I'm gonna be working on. Again, it's not much at all, but it's a small something. So that's about all that I can give at the current moment. It ain't nothing else that's like a, oh, he can put that out. Nah, I can't do that. So this has been it, and don't worry, I am going to still, you know, work on my normal uploads of everything else. I'm still going to do that. That doesn't change. So, yeah. This has been it. Goodbye. We go now.